welcome back. The final map of the evening. It is going to be Azio.
Henry, play us a tune.
What kind of tune do you want?
I want just the tune of your feelings right now. Just, you know, the music should be a representation and expression of your emotional state. That's beautiful, isn't it?
Pretty good, wasn't it? Better than you expected.
Yeah. I think it'll be more
exactly.
effective.
I'm feeling about ticket sales day. We're going to be talking about the tickets that are available in Arlington coming up between the 22nd and 25th of November, boys.
Arlington, Texas, we must say.
Arlington, Texas.
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 I said SNT at the same time.
Did say
I was burping and trying to control it, and I just said the wrong letter.
It's going to be at
Freudian
the
slip.
brand new esports stadium, not an arena, an esports stadium. Imagine that in Texas, of all places. These two might be there. I definitely will be. So if that's the reason to come, I'm not sure if it is.
Arlington, Texas, man. Beef. You know, when we were last in Dallas, because we used to go to Dallas for QuakeCon, you'd go to these steak houses where you would just buy beef by the pound, and you just get like a bag of beef. You just unwrap on a table and just eat the beef, like out the wrapper thing.
Oh,
because there'll just be like oil everywhere and stuff. So it's just like a chip shop. The wrapping, just
the
mad beef in there, yo.
Mad beef in there, yo. Overpass. We haven't casted this yet, I don't think.
No, we haven't.
Days.
Never, ever before.
8 maps yesterday.
Elise! Oh, he's dead. They're all dying.
What is going on?
Wow. Okay, 1 versus 2. Naf versus Frostake, and Snakes gets the bomb down. He's locked him out with the Molotov. It's a masterstroke, but can he close it? Can he finish off the job? Can he polish it off? Will he tie a nice little bow on top? Here he goes. Oh, he's got the dink.
Ooh,
Dodging the bullets like Neo right now.
10 seconds. It's a long 10 seconds. Mississippi counting.
Oh,
he went for the hero play.
He got 2 dinks and no kills. That's so frustrating.
Imagine if you had a P250.
Yeah, indeed. Well,
the #1 advocate for P250s.
You're the P250 god.
I am.
3 out of 3 on pistol rounds for Azio. Just a note.
Oh, nuts has just won 50,000 FACEIT points.
If you're dyslexic, you would think that's a G unit.
Where? I haven't got my glasses on.
Top right.
How would you know
I can't
that?
even read that.
Are you dyslexic, James?
G unit.
Are you dyslexic, James?
So you can only get that if you subscribe and you ring the bell and you get the loot.
So link your accounts.
Link your account.
Your YouTube account and your FACEIT account.
There you go. That's what you got to do. And I'm sure you'll all be up for it now. There you go. It's in the top right. And press the orange button.
Trivia, I listen to 50 Cent tracks every morning.
Do you really?
Yeah, man.
I like how the trivia is about yourself.
I bump gangster rap every breakfast. I'm in the shower listening to Death to My Enemies.
Trivia, let me just tell you more about myself.
And more about me.
I've got so much to say there.
Well, the bomb was down again. Remember, Liquid managed to win out round number 3 because they got 2 bomb plants down in the first half. It was the first and second round. They got successful plants with some nice deagle frags. And they brought out the fire in round number 3. Flashbangs deployed.
That's a great song.
Oh, there it is again.
That's a bad miss.
And that's a bad miss. And we're going to have 5 versus 4. But remember, no armor. Only 1 flashbang here. They did not force into this. They're trying to pick them off where they can. Ideally, the Deagles will be the culprits here. CZ, not that efficient in these sort of rounds, but you never know.
It's a nice CZ. Nice little pink CZ he's got there.
It's like a diva skin.
Nice to pink one up. Pick one up. Pink one
pink one up.
With my crimson weave gloves, my glorious gloves. 30 seconds. They are exhausting some utility here from Azio. Has the weapon been collected? An M4 to Nitro. It has indeed. Now, how do Liquid get the bomb down? Can they make it to the truck? They're not really committing the bomb just yet. Even though there's 20 seconds left, the bomb is still around the back. It is the tail end of the snake, and the conga line moves into the A-bomb site.
And this is a brilliant place for Team Liquid to find themselves. 5 versus 4 after plant. Bomb planted on the containers. It's incredibly difficult to defuse that. They have no smokes, Azio, so they can't smoke off toilets. This is a horrible spot for them. It's going to be very difficult to actually win this round now on the retake. They got kits, but that's really the only thing going for them at this point. MP9's at range as well. Let's not forget that.
They've got to force the issue towards the toilets. They've got to make sure they get the flush down. But there are big locks and they will not be moved. 4 plays remaining for Liquid. And they're so far away from the bomb site now. How could they possibly defuse? They don't have any kits. They've got to move away. Move away. Oh, there's a black hole. And Azio being sucked into it.
We'll get away with 2 players alive, but that boost was wild, wasn't it?
That was so good.
What a call that is. They got the rifle, they boost up behind the bar from Hitch there and managed to get the 2 frags. That was wonderful. Twist opened things up though with that Desert Eagle headshot.
Every time he gets it, doesn't he?
Yeah, and there's the boost as well. That's so smart. You can see they didn't have the utility to really do much about that. All the defuse kit, as James pointed out. So 1-1. Liquid don't even need the 3rd round force spy.
They actually had 2 kits, by the way. They had 2 kits.
Did they really? What,
yeah.
That situation or just in general?
In that situation.
Oh, wow. So he can even... Well, I guess they couldn't have gone for it because it was just so chaotic.
Yeah. Unfortunately for them, they had to spend so much time checking if anybody was on the site that it made it harder to kind of clear the toilets afterwards. Because you have to just go and clear the toilets. There are so many players alive.
Toilets must be cleared.
You got to clear them blockages.
You got to.
Because when that water rises and you press that flush one more time, it's GG.
Exactly.
You're not going to overtime there.
Just keep
That's a 16-0.
James
That's
also
that's a full econ reset right there.
Learning about the plumbing. Knows about plumbing. Sponge used to be a plumber. Is that right, Henry? That's right, isn't it?
He was a plumber. Yeah.
He was an industrial plumber.
There we go.
So not one who was cleaning toilets. Well, not they don't clean toilets, or repairing toilets, you know what I mean?
He's not a cleaner, he's a plumber.
That didn't make any sense. You know what I mean? He laid pipes for buildings and stuff like that.
Right. Well, it looks like Nitro's laying some pipes. Oh, God.
Is he?
I just don't. I just trying to segue out of it. I can't do it.
Where are the pipes going down?
They're going interconnected, James.
There's a pipe right here.
There's a massive pipe right there. And another one's got smoke in it.
Smoky pipe.
Hate to see that.
This is an open B bomb, so I don't know where we're going. Let's move away from pipes and plumbing as the bomb will be planted. We'll see whether Azio can repair the leak.
Let's move away from this as I just take us right back there again.
Team Liquid pouring out of the faucets.
Faucet. What is wrong with you people? You're English.
I know. They wouldn't know what we meant.
I don't even know what a faucet is. Is it the
tap?
Faucet, yeah.
Faucet.
Faucet. Isn't it F-A-W-C-E-T-T?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was F-A-U.
No.
I think is it?
That's just for.
Americans, how do you spell faucet? Why are they ignoring us? How do you spell faucet?
Faucet.
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know how you say it. I say tap.
Faucet.
Faucet.
Faucets.
The
maybe
tap thing, where you dispense the
Azio
water.
going to have to force it next round.
It all comes full circle. Keep it on track, boys. We're going to keep the madness to a minimal level for the last map of the day.
Involved, Henry.
Okay.
Getting involved.
Round 4. Okay, Eco. Infinite with the AK-47. Same Liquid.
Faucet.
Faucet.
Do I have to dial in American and find out?
Or ask Google. Do OK Google.
We used to call you, remember that?
You did. That was dangerous. That could have gone either way, to be honest.
I
like, who gonna knows what I answer the phone with?
That wasn't my idea, I think. I'm really sorry about that.
We used to call Henry G at random during a show
For
on
analysis.
speakerphone and just ask him about things he can't even see.
Yeah. Well, this is looking quite interesting now. They've got to beat. This is why you never go into a bomb site against anti-ecos without getting the default first, because it can all fall apart. Infinite with the AK-47. This was a full eco. They had one AK save in the previous round. No one spent any money. They might lose the round still, but it's quite exciting, I have to say. And this kind of reinforces my point, the fact that if you know they've got no money, you shouldn't really go for hard B pushes straight from the start, because it's the most common bomb site to stack. We see it all the time on like Mirage, for example, and indeed Overpass. Infinite, though, he's got such sick aim. We've seen plenty of it so far. That one doesn't connect. They know where he is behind those barrels. They've got a couple of flashbangs, no Molotov to flush him out, trying to face him together, but they might forget about Snakes, who's on the other side there. They're not falling back either. Infinite with the wallbang will take down Naflight. It's an absolute meltdown here from Liquid. It leaves Taco in a 2 versus 1. I think he's absolutely done for, and indeed he is. And there we go. Azio pull one back, 2-2.
2-2. Full buy, well, not really a full buy possible, but you can get a buy in here from Liquids. I'm curious to see if they go for it. That's pretty nuts. And that's quite the lineup, isn't it? At that point, they didn't really have the utility helping them get in as well. Double orbs coming out for Azio, and indeed we get the force from Team Liquid. Infinite just tossing out that anti-rush incendiary. And I like this. The take of... Oh, he misses the shot. Unfortunate. But I do like the Sewers take. I think it's pretty impactful. Ooh, the follow-up almost getting the finish on Voltage, but not quite.
Voltage. That was quite the noise. I love that they adjusted the sounds in the game so you make a different sound depending on what surface you're on. Once you get used to the sounds, it's so much better, just so much more information, and makes it an even more beautiful game. I think that update was colossal. Fantastic. If you have the blessing of being able to hear properly and have good headphones. And I don't say that sarcastically, because a lot of players, like Naf, for example, doesn't have great hearing. I know that for a fact.
Fur as well, right?
Yeah.
Fur has, can he hear on one side?
I don't know the full details, but he definitely has issues, and I think he might require surgery again soon.
Oh no, that really sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, the sounds in the game are fantastic now.
Snakes is going to be eating up Nitro. But it is Liquid who aim to constrict the A-bomb site. Oh, that's a very nice one. Not expecting there to be an AWP sitting on the angle there. And he will peek into his doom. The Snake has been taken down. Voltage, that's a good delivery right there. Although Plant's in front of the site, it's going to be really good. And Lee's just at it still with that AWP, just getting those free angles. Still looks very good here for Team Liquid. 3 versus 3 after Plant. Can fall back to the toilets. No nades to cut off vision. This is a very bad situation for Azio once more.
Well, they're going for the full defuse, Dan. It might be a little bit better than you thought because they're absolutely fine.
That
full defuse comes in.
It wasn't on the container. I thought it was in front of the containers.
A little bit awkward in the end, wasn't it?
I was.
Brave young souls here.
You sound really smug there. For some reason,
no,
you sound really smug.
I think what we saw.
No force. No, sorry, James.
I think what we saw late in that round is that I think because Azio obviously playing a lower tier of Counter-Strike, they will do things that they're not used to having punished in this game. Like we saw so many peaks, so many CT stopping dead where it was an easy shot for Liquid where they were holding angles already. And in that sense, win or lose, there is plenty of value to be had in demo review and saying, okay, you can't get away with this or that in a match such as this, in a league such as this. So in that sense, I hope that they will be able to grow fast from the evidence they get in all these demos.
Henry, you got the 5 versus 4 really early on T side over pass. Where are you going?
If you've got that, you don't have to do much, Dan. You don't have to go into an execution. You don't have to really force the issue anywhere. You're trying to bait out utility. That's all you really want to focus on right now. You want to see if there's a reaction. You just want to be holding the main choke points and seeing if they probe for a kill. That's exactly what these boys are doing right now. Show some presence like this. Don't necessarily have to go for the straight up kill. That's probably enough attacker who'll wait now and to see whether the smokes come forward. And I'm presumably thinking they will. So let's have a look. And now Nitro sending them up for a B-sided attack. That's bounced at the roof and allows him to block off the VT. Flashes in now. They are going to commit. Hopefully, with a couple of players on the other side of the CTs, Infinite and Grim might find themselves in a spot to bother here as the kills are coming through thick and fast. Snakes and Voltage, though, keeping the dream alive, but only for so long. It's up to Snakes now, and he got absolutely wrecked.
StarCraft aim.
Famously, very good StarCraft aim. That is nuts, he came from another genre altogether.
I remember the first event we did in London. I forget which one it was, but it was very, very early on, and Liege was there, just picked up by Liquid, so young. Just fresh off the StarCraft.
Aim.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to do well in CSGO. I've got some StarCraft aim.
Yeah,
so,
Grandmaster in StarCraft.
Well, I don't know if all of you are familiar with Problem X.
I am.
Yeah, he was a Call of Duty player. And he transitioned to Street Fighter and won EVO this year.
That's amazing. He plays mouse balls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
I watched that. That was awesome.
We used to run tournaments like 5 years ago, and he was playing, and he was like a massive Ryan Hart fan, and would just turn up and watch and like play in the tournament, not do very well. Then I see him winning EVO. It was kind of sick.
Yeah, I used to be on the road with him playing Street Fighter tournaments.
It was cool.
Yeah, he's my boy. He's awesome.
There's Nico, no for Azio. They'll just have the CZs, PD50s, no armor, a couple of flashes. Twists and Co. nading towards middle, none of them connecting. It's the bathroom stack this time. They stacked B before. Remember, Azio won a pretty much full eco. They had a saved AK, sure, but it was USPs, PD50s, with a stack. And there's a double smoke towards bathrooms. Bit of a issue, not a huge one to be fair. Liquid can recover that, no problem. Flashes. Now it's correctly thrown all that one. So
these are the most dangerous bullets in the world, post George Michael.
I knew you were going to say that, dude. As soon as you set it up.
Frosty, he's got the AK. Guaranteed 1v1 if Frosty emerges from the bogs. The bomb has to be retrieved. And that buys Frosty time to make his way to one of these sites. Frosty K, it's kind of like Special K and Frosties.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
It's a combination. Man makes this his cereals.
Or you just put sugar on the Special K.
Yeah, or, you know, not sugar. There are other things that could make it Frosty.
Yes, yes.
Why do you have to do that?
Yes, I guess there are.
Why are you so proud of yourself as well?
Because
I
I'm
know
a
a
man
thing.
of humour. I'm firing. All my little receptors are firing.
Yeah, it's cool, man. You were tired earlier, but you're back. What happened?
That's
So
my
you had some
Frosty
Frosty.
Okay, right. Okay, nice. Got him. Used it against him.
Frosty
And,
K.
We'll see whether Frosty can get this done. Jumping up, always a dangerous move, but remember, he hasn't got kit or armor. He might be better off to saving the AK. He's just trying to keep them there as long as possible, but I think it'll lead to his own demise. Great effort so far. Really does want to keep going for this one. He still has a slight chance, as the bomb is only halfway gone. Hacker will take him down. He will not save the AK, but they've got enough to buy next round.
I was rooting for him, Henry, but he just couldn't find the line.
I think if I was making these jokes, James, you wouldn't be looking at me very happily right now.
I'm less obvious, though.
Are you?
Yeah, man.
Was that
Yeah.
less obvious?
This is a rare occurrence. This is a rare occurrence.
All right, fair
Yes,
enough.
your reaction makes it less obvious, you know. It's
Okay.
the delivery was perfect.
The delivery was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I just feel like it's one rule for me, one rule for you.
Absolutely.
No, it's fine. Just want to make sure everyone's aware of it. As we get into round number 9, Molotov deployed and Voltage. He's brave, isn't he? Doesn't land a shot. Oh, he did. I'll take it back. Takes another 16. Not bad, and he'll take some damage himself. Actually held in by the Molotov. This could get very awkward because they've actually got through Monster Tunnel here. Fast play from Team Liquid. Voltage can't find any more. He's smoked off now. This is going to get very exciting.
Yeah, he can't fire too many through the smoke because he needs bullets for when he actually sees someone. 5 bullets left. And this is a very strange standoff. All 10 players, no, 9 of the 10 players on the B bomb site. Nitro to open things up, and Voltage looking for something. This is absolute. I mean, good luck to Slicky trying to observe this. This is madness. Smokes all over the place. Voltage still alive, one of the few. 3 versus 2. This can still be turned around, although I don't even know if it really favors someone at this point. That said, is Snakes. Yeah, he's at the back of the B bomb site now. And Team Liquid start to creep away. Lige left in situ with 2 HP. Seems like he'll make his exit as well. It is a long rotation. I'd imagine Lige would be likely to stay here and try to get something done, because eventually Azio will look for information.
Exciting times. 10 players on the B bomb side, duking it out, and it's going to be a Lige who steals away the advantage now. 3 versus 1, but still possible for Snakes. Look at their HP. 30 seconds remaining. The bomb's already gone, boys. So that makes his way towards A. Both the players, I believe, are back-to-back. Lovely transition there towards that mini-map. I'm enjoying that. As you'll see, the bomb being planted now, and he's got an HE. So if you can find Nafly, that could be something, but at this point, looks pretty far removed, has not got a kit. So it has to move very, very quickly here. Going towards bank.
Snakes. Find his way through bank. And the HE, you know, it can be fairly consistent here, because you can expect the players to be in the toilets, at least one of them. So we'll see if he can find the mark with it, or he's just gonna go, well, he's gonna leave. He's left. Doesn't fancy his chances. Can't know exactly the health of Naf, so
AWP rescue.
yeah, where is it?
It's really annoying when there's a gun in the water because you can't see. It's full of ammonia, you see, so you know the water's not clear. Full of residue from human urine.
I like how you try to be subtle and then just completely the opposite right afterwards. Just try like,
There
what
was
can
no
I say?
acknowledgement.
Yeah, what can I say to get a reaction? I need a reaction.
Sometimes I want a reaction.
Yeah, fair enough. We got one.
Sometimes I don't.
Fair enough. Right. Pistols. AWP. Azio have done a lot more with a lot less before. Let's see whether they can do it again. CZ's in the hand of Grim. The Deagle for Frost Day. And here's Snakes. Looking to crack open the monster tunnel here. But they've got the bomb towards long. It's always safe when you're up against pistols to go in this area. Maybe didn't consider he had the AWP, but he's towards B, so that's absolutely fine. They've actually got a 5-man stack there, so this round's pretty much over. He'll get one, though.
Bouncing around.
Snake eats the taco.
It is like casting, like if it was, it's just kind of a bit absurd when you're casting Snakes versus Taco. Just like it feels just so very random, like two random objects, 2 random entities, items.
But there's a twist with infinite voltage.
Oh, there we go. Everyone thinking of anything else now? It's looking quite grim for Azio as the bomb's been planted. Your go, James. Anything?
I got nothing. No. But if Nitro looks up and sees the scope looking over the wall, then it's going to be a very expensive round to counterstrike for Azio. Surely this is safe territory. They just don't have position. Pistols moving away. Frosty has some Kevlar to save. There's value in that. Ooh, value in those edge shots as well.
Well, that's quite smart. Molotoving out of position. Nitro will punish him for it. They actually get the alley-oop there. That's cool. So 2 players will survive. More importantly, it's an AK now for Infinite. He came in with almost nothing this round. And the AK dropped to Voltage. 7-3. A convincing lead now being gathered by Liquid, as they have to address their situation of a lack of funds. We'll see what the player's error is. A timeout makes sense. They can buy, definitely. It's just how are they going to do it? Do you want to do double AWP setup here? I think that might be a good idea. I'm not sure whether they have the resources to do so in terms of skilled AWPers, but we'll find out.
I think the T side is going to be very difficult for Azio.
Yes.
I don't know that the AKs will be as powerful as it might be in the hands of others. Especially because, again, in terms of experience versus experience, the teams that they will be playing to get to this point may not necessarily punish them as Team Liquid might. So the point of that is it's very important that they get some more rounds on their CT side. But 3 from 10 is not spectacular for them at the moment. But as aforementioned, they are back on the buy once again. Reasonable level of utility, pretty good I'd say. And AWP as well. Now, can I get an early advantage and fall back? Gotta be careful of T grenade through that smoke. You can hear one popping off. Twist very quickly through connector, and that fly for support, and that is going to limit where the CTs can stand. Early on in the round, you do expect an eventual retreat, but look at the positions towards long for Azio. They are pretty deep.
That's good timing there. We'll send some of the players back down the stairs for the time being, as Infinite, you can sense that there are players close. Yeah, Proximus. Oh, Alish finds the angle. And now Voltage looks to survive. He gives up his presence but gets the kill, so that's something. However, it's a clear passage to the A bomb site, and Liquid have worked that out, and they'll be taking a bomb plant. And well, better they take the plant here. You can, like, you know, there's a player at least one towards long. Okay, so it's planted in Optimus.
Hello. Taco waiting. He gets his kill, that's it. Lovely lurking there. Classic lurk play. And to wait for them to rotate from B. Voltage hitting some decent shots this round. That's the second kill of the sequence here. And it's now a 2 versus 1. Taco, they know he's pretty far away from this. They're going to win. He can't do anything. He has to get out of there. He knows it.
Yeah, like Liberty's taken there by Team Liquid.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, that's a surprising one, especially with that lurk from Taco in that 2K. Azio finding it difficult to search for information. I mean, you can't really blame them. It must be so terrifying to play against Team Liquid. Make one mistake, they're going to pop your head. People like Alicia AKs out. Look at that. Just the slightest opportunity. That's unreal.
So got the opening pick and then a lurk 2K, and still Voltage shuts them down. It's all about him. Getting the shots, and Taco was just too far away. Seemed like he did enough, but not quite. That's the first round in 6 that Azio picked up. See if Voltage can open things once again. Takes a nade to the face, like he's got the armor, doesn't take too much damage. Nice boost though. Infinite up and about. You can see Liquid aren't fully comfortable here. They're not running away with this game whatsoever.
Oh, the challenge comes in. Trade there from Infinite. Taco still harassing, and he is blind. Very nice team play there. And Snakes will now have the duel as well. Gets stings, and there goes Nitro back for more. Finishes the job. 2 versus 2 with over a minute on the clock. Always favorable for the T side, almost always. And we'll see now both Nitro and NAF coming together as information is played for by Grim on Suez. Spotted and fragged. That's big. Now down to Infinite. We know what he can do though. The highlight player for Azio. Oh, finds ahead. Spray through the smoke here. Can he figure out exactly where his opponent is going? NAF just rounding the corners here. Barely not catching Infinite in time as he comes back into play there, but the plant's safely in the smoke. So Infinite goes in for this 12 bullets, and he nails it. That's fantastic.
It's a master play from him.
It's really
Flash thought he went behind the wall.
He looks very, very good.
Very well done. Holding his nerve and going to get the AWP, one would assume.
He's gone on a bit of a trek for, hasn't he? I would be feeling anxious if I had to go that far away.
4 kills for Infinite in that round, and now we're starting to build some rounds here on the CT side. But there's still plenty of money for Liquid. The same cannot quite be said for Azio. So these dying rounds may be troublesome for Azio should they lose the next one.
Lots of clutches, lots of individual play. Azio seem like they have some talent here. Maybe some big names of the future. Who knows?
Infinite is looking to cut above.
Yeah.
Some of the other players here. This is really cool.
He's holding his own.
He certainly is. Well, here we go then. AKs across the board for Liquid. Haven't really had to use the orb so far. Nice movement from there from Voltage. We'll get a nice boost and look towards the connector. And again, the great positioning, times it well, takes down Twist. The danger man, or problem man as Dan would say.
The problem man.
The problem man. Classic term. And 5 on 4 now. Twist goes down.
Spread the jam.
Spread the jam to the problem man. We still don't see anyone spraying that position outside of toilets that CT's hide behind.
Sure.
With an AK. We still don't see it. It's very doable. People know, in a situation like this, they know you're there. Even through that smoke that was down, you could have gone for it. That's a lovely flick from Voltage. Nafly had 1 or 2 bullets. Didn't quite hit the mark there. And now 3 Liquid players remain. Great situation for Azio. They need this. Again, if they lose this round, it's pretty much a 10-5 scoreline for Liquid. So the world of opportunity awaits Azio, and Taco may have to wait for his teammates to rotate in.
Very quiet.
Yes, Dan. Well observed.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks, man. 5 on 3. 35 seconds. Taco needs an opener, but he doesn't get the insta-kill. That's going to cause rotations now. They know the final commitment's towards B, and you can see the response coming through. The incendiaries, the headshots. Taco is removed. It's a clean sweep of the looks of things. Nitro can only sit back and wait, as his death is inevitable at this point. And it will be the round in favor of Azio, 7-6. They could actually end up winning this half. That's surely going to be close to breaking point for Liquid. He got 3K on the lead. Should be dropped an AK. This will be their final full buy if they were to lose the next round. So Twist yet to purchase. He'll be down to 0. Same story for Elise pretty much. And indeed Nitro and Taco. So just a bit of residual cash for Nafly. All for Voltage. 8 kills to his name, but Infinites with 16. So there we go.
Voltage going down once again to connector. Oh, that's a nice shot. Nitro is down. And no answer there for Team Liquid, really. That's such a strong way to start a round. And as you say, Liquid spending all their money here. What is the desperation play for them? Will they make it look desperate, or what is the plan here? They've got Suez control, which is always very nice. Azio, are they going to go for a retake with that smoke dissipating? That could be interesting. Flash over the top. This is the play here from Azio. But will they give a chance here to Liquid? Oh, they find the boost. Oh my goodness, 4 versus 2. That's how you want to do it.
Wonderful stuff. Still recoverable. If Liquid plant the bomb, at least, they've got 3,700. They may not need grenades. They can avoid Voltage in the next round. Maybe, maybe not. But let's see what they can do in this one. Still recoverable. Nafly, a very dangerous agent of destruction for Team Liquid. Spreading the flames, the petrol, the oil.
Jam.
Towards the B bomb site, and there's a boost for Infinite. Now, if Liquid stays to the left of the pillar, they may have a chance to plant this bomb, but here comes the harassment from Azio.
Well then, 4 versus 2 still, but the bomb will be planted successfully. Twist and Nafly, 2 very dangerous men. We'll see whether they can pull this one off. There's so many flames around. Twist will get the first. It leaves a winnable situation for Nafly, but it's going to take some performance here to take them down. He's got 4 kills to his name so far. He's going to need a lot more than that. First kill absolutely rattles the snake, and we'll see whether this is enough. Looks like he'll be completely overwhelmed, and there it is. It will be 7-7. They could win the half here, Dan.
Rattles the snake.
You like that? No? That was pretty good. Not a fan. Okay. Tough crowd.
Sometimes Dan just stops talking and looks at you with this weird smile on his face. I think that was your first experience with it. 7-7, indeed. So Liquid will have 3,700 plus. The players who had some money in the hole, some cash in the bank.
Cash in the attic.
Get more grenades than you might expect. Nitro has sacrificed to buy some utility. With 4 AKs on road, this is a pretty good situation for Liquid. One can be picked up. Should a man fall? Flashbacks off. Voltage, he has hit that one. And his teammate's gone down. That's a disaster. It's going to be in their round, but it's not a great start, is it?
That's not really. Not what you'd be looking for, ideally. Team
Well,
Liquid could steal the last round away.
Infinite, can he salvage it? Henry, he's got the first kill.
He's
He's
so
working on
simple.
more. He's just pushing forwards. There's no fear here. Frost AK is in there as well. Takes down the Liege, and all of a sudden, there's problems!
Is that it? Okay, well, we'll be in the 2 versus 1. And now Nitro will see what he can do here. He has got the Molotov, and now smoked out. Bomb out of his reach. Got over a minute, but now with just 13 HP, I feel like his days are numbered. And there it is, a wallbang to close things out. 8-7, Azio actually win the half. What is going on?
How do they do it?
I don't know.
That was incredible,
That's
wasn't it?
quite a comeback, considering how that round started.
They're so fearless.
They got 5 rounds in a row at the end.
You have to be fearless, otherwise you'll just get beaten in the corner.
They were 7-2 down. They came back and win the half.
Yeah. Opportunity knocks.
Yeah.
Impressive.
The T side should prove more difficult for them, but 8 rounds gives you, takes a few gimmicks and maybe, who knows? Maybe, who knows? Nitro with 2 flashes, 4 sets of Kevlar here for Liquid.
And the defuse kit. That's up and about.
It is Azio. Are they heading towards a long position? Infinite with a P2 Fiddy. No Raider Bossu.
I like it on the mini-map, everyone's the wrong colour.
Ah, yes.
It's so
That's interesting. That needs a reset. But more about that later. We have the T's moving towards the A site. They've started to slow things down. Maybe they're like, okay, they've seen a bomb towards A. Let's go towards B. That's a nice one tap from Taco. Now, what will the CTs do? Indeed, this is interesting to kind of read the radar now. The Team Liquid lying in wait, waiting for the aggression, the oppression from these T's.
They're actually going to win this pistol again. They've won all the pistols tonight, boys.
They
4 out
need
of 4.
They must. These are essential. They are mandatory for Azio.
Team Liquid in a 4 versus 1. Twists will do whatever he can, but they have been convincing pistol victories as well. Azio have looked pretty sharp in that respect. And now it's looking likely to be 9-7. So Twist with a lovely shot, sending out a bit of a message for the future rounds perhaps. He won't get much more than that. He's only got a decoy and that lack of kit. Infinite with a PT50 to close things out. 9-7 comes through, 3 players survive. And there we have it. Team Liquid presumably on the force buy in the second. Might just take Deagles, no armor. They are known to do that. But maybe against this opposition, they'll just go all in and try and take them down. As we get into round number 2, AK purchase for Grim, MP5 as well for Snakes. We've got 2 SMGs, 3 rifles overall. A little bit of utility. Let's see if they can get it done as we'll head towards the B bomb site here. Might go for a straight up rush. If they do, could be in trouble. Going to be walking in now.
Should have heard the CT run through the flames on short B. That is a clue. It's a tell, if you will, if you're a poker player. Taco creating some space for himself with the smoke grenade. Stopping the push with the MAC-10 and the like. The SMG on Snakes as well. Ooh, Twist catches one off guard, but the trades are there. And Azio are benefiting from this exchange. 4 versus 2, but 2 are very tagged, and there are dangerous weapons bound. We see them move back in. Radar, something, maybe? No? Bomb will head towards A, it looks like. 2 players left on the B bomb site. They can't identify this just yet. Leash, how is he still alive? 2 versus 3, and let's see. Voltage will hold down his position. Does the bomb go back to B, or does it continue on A?
Well, there it is. Planted now. Nitro will have a very small chance of doing anything with this. There are 2 players on low HP. CZ in hand. He's got a smoke. Can make things a little bit uncomfortable, perhaps. He can probably ascertain that the bomb will be within those smoked areas. Nitro now dead, unfortunately for him. He'll come round, and indeed, Snakes will find him. Too many angles to check, and it's double digits for the underdogs here. Azio with 10, Liquid on a full eco with 7. Good lord.
Yes. And for Liquid, though, it's one of those matchups where you feel like if there is an oops moment, hiccup, and they actually end up losing a map, it's probably not the end of the world for them, because in the grand scheme of things, you expect them to be by far the #1 team. So,
sure.
But either way, they shouldn't be losing a matchup to Azio. So Azio doing some good work here. As you mentioned, those pistol rounds have been really important for them, and they'll just run straight into the B bomb site. It is clear. So this will be a fast one. Bomb can go down, and Team Liquid will likely be looking not to give up money, and by that I mean not to feed themselves to the SMGs of their opposition.
Those kill bonuses Azio may seek to farm them. Nitro with the one flash to end all flashbangs. You know, I do want to figure out if there is a useful grenade from the B-bomb site to, let's say, the truck position, throwing it up to the overpass itself. If there is a relevant grenade to be deployed, or even flashes maybe for teammates who are upper. Or even from short B to the outside of the toilets, if there's an AWP on the A site.
Yeah, I don't play this map that much. I don't know how open the skyboxes are in that respect. I know you're obviously going to throw the smokes across and stuff like that, but flashbangs, would they make it that far? I don't know. Yeah,
I don't think that there's a ceiling that would stop them, but a jump throw, it could get to. Yeah, if you've got an AWPer on the box, which is outside the A site where you can look at the connector area and someone coming out of toilets, you could flash someone off that position from short B.
Well, it's either up to you or Anders to find it out, James. So.
Indeed. 4-round lead for Azio, and the guns are out, but they will continue with the 2 SMGs. Grim moving very quickly indeed. Do they have a timing? Molotov dissipates at a perfect time for Twist. Dinks him, and then he's gone.
Well, here we go. Defense looking strong here for Liquid as they find all the kills. Remember, it's a bit of a bonus round here. They came in towards this with 2 SMGs. They can find any damage. That'd be great. That's fantastic from Voltage. It actually makes it interesting now. I don't think he'll win it, but if he does, I'll be impressed. He'll have players in front of him and behind him. And it looks like the timings might elude him here slightly. Going to try and get that bomb down if possible, but it's in a really awkward spot right now. Got a minute to play with. Bomb down there in water. Doesn't have to overcommit and run for the plant. He can even probe a little bit closer towards graffiti, but there it is. At least we'll close things out. Like I said, though, Azio are fine with that. They came into like a Mac 10 MP5. Plenty of money to buy in this round. And then if they win it, that's a harsh reset against Team Liquid. So this is where it all leads to. If Azio win this one, we might have a chance of a massive upset here.
One cool thing right at the end there was the timing between Naf and Elige peeking. It was literally perfect. It couldn't have been more perfect timing, and that's them both looking at the mini-map. And that's makes it guaranteed. So one thing that Liquid do very well.
Technical pause for technical reasons of a technical nature.
Someone got to go to the toilet.
Oh, fair enough.
So
3-round lead for Azio, and indeed, as Dan alluded to, there is a great opportunity. But you have to wonder. Obviously, I mean, some of these players, right, were playing on Dignitas before. I don't really know like what their average opponent was, but in a league as big as ECS, I do wonder if, I mean, they'll understand their situation. One person survived. We could win the game if we win this round, is probably someone saying that. But I do wonder if nerves settle in. You know, people play so much Counter-Strike that for most people, it doesn't really matter, but it's an unknown hit.
Time will tell, mate. As we'll see the buy come through. Liquid. So much on the line here. For Masses, MP5s, you have those 2 AKs. And we'll see whether it's going to be enough. Naf's in a great position. You can hear them coming as well. They are elephant footing around the map, making themselves known. And it will be... Oh, there it is. A little elephant for you. Like that.
I'm not a big fan of cuddly boys.
Rushing towards long. It was a cheeky elephant for us. And it will be a 4 versus 3. AKs available. And it's now an advantage for Team Liquid.
Pushing into the sights. Oh my goodness. That was 100 damage, I think. Maybe a little bit over. That was meaty. Chunks have been taken. Nitro just teasing, trying to buy some time here. He's got a teammate. There it is. They fall into Alicia's angle. It's perfect here between Alicia and Nitro. They've done a great job on the setup. Initially, or rather, eventually eliminated, but Infinite left. 23 for 9 right now. Infinite is just so brilliant so far from what we've seen on Azio. He's in a 1v2 here. This is very winnable. He takes some additional damage, down to 43 health. But the AK's in hand, and he's good for it. Finds the first one, but Twist will deliver. And that will be that round going to Team Liquid.
It's a nice angle to take on the short post. Got reasonable level of cover, and he will feel frustrated not to get that kill, delaying the defuse while they find an AWP. Don't shoot the tree.
That pink elephant, like if, like, you know, they change things to like Halloween sometimes. Be cool to see, like, you know, the big rabbit from Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
Just like put that there. Get that in there.
Man. We can work
Get
on
involved.
What was your favorite birthday party from your childhood, Dan?
I don't remember.
You don't
any
remember?
birthday parties.
I never went
don't
to like
think I
Laser
had any
Quest or
birthday
anything like that.
parties.
You must have gone Laser Quest back in the day.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That was my favourite one.
Someone always got the lamb to the slaughter receipt.
Yeah, exactly. You could call yourself a cool name as well. It was like before gaming was a thing, you give yourself an alias. It was really fun. There you go. Never been to Laser Quest, Dan?
We call it. We was Quasar.
Quasar is just a brand, yeah.
Yeah, Quasar as well, yeah.
All right, well, there enough. Fair enough, you went. Let's Quasar instead. One of those things is still existing to this day. I don't know. Either way, it will be 11-9, the closest game. And I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. It's Azio still with the lead on the T side, but it feels like Liquid might stabilize at this point. We'll find out. This round will be indicative as to which way it's heading. Incendiary prepped by Twist. Positive, and there we go. Very slow round.
What do they have in the bag, Azio? Now comes the real test. The last round was a massive opportunity. It's opportunity lost, opportunity gone. Now they've got to play some lights out Counter-Strike if they want to take this versus Team Liquid. Actually, speaking of opportunity, it knocks for both sides at this point. Is someone going to be broke in the next round?
Oh my goodness! It's just big flash, big face off. The nade. Oh my god! Again, it does so much damage. Nitro's really got that one down to a T. So he'll finish him off. And oh, it's looking very, very troublesome here for Azio. Nitro doesn't have to push forwards. They have to plant the bomb, Azio. There's a massive time pressure. Nitro can just hold his position. Smoking. Now he can push. So close. Infinite is back on it, but trays are in there. Well set up by Team Liquid. That's a round for them. 10-11 now. But with the bomb plant and the third round loss bonus and the money left in the hole, they will have enough, just enough for a buy. You can see right there. It's maybe not enough actually. It's a bit marginal.
This is an interesting situation. They could go for a fast round, smoke into Molotov, and it's a gamble, but maybe one they want to take. Well, they'll do the same thing with a half buy with the CZs. Was as good as it was better than a FAMAS before they slightly nerfed it. Maybe because we pointed that out. I can only assume. At close range, that is, to be specific.
I think it's still better because the fire rate is faster and the bullet's the same damage.
I need to look at the numbers.
It means higher DPS still. Close range, that is. I don't know how the fall-off is.
Team Liquid now backing off. Very dangerous round for Team Liquid, even with the half-buy. CZ's always dangerous. Flying through the toilets. Not washing their hands. 3 CZs remain. Make it 2, make it 1. 1 versus 3 now for Infinite. He's picked up an M4A4 and he's moved away from all those X's on the radar.
Wash those hands.
Pull up your socks. And powder your bottom.
What an image.
That's an interesting combo there.
This is why you shouldn't access my brain. Anyway,
Infinite.
2 versus 1. Twist and Taco surely going to close this one out. It'd be an absolute travesty if Infinite pulled this one off, but he has been sensational today. As we'll see whether we can get that bomb planted. That's a good start. He actually might have a fighting chance there. No utility, but he actually gets off the plant and unfortunately won't get that down at all. And as Taco blows off his head.
He's
There we go.
28 for 12, Henry.
He's not doing bad, is he?
After 22 rounds, that's pretty good.
He is
Team
miles
Liquid.
ahead of everyone on the server. Nafra's got 8 kills, man.
Well, Henry's got the music out. How do you feel?
It's not really music, is it?
It is. Why is it not?
Definitely is music.
It's
It's a musical instrument. Why are you hating
Pretty
on
lame one.
It's only not music.
Can we
if you
get a
can't-
budget for better musical instruments next season?
If you can't, well, if you can't play it, then that's a different matter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guys, back to the action, please.
Molotovs will stop. Look at the...
What's happening?
Just listen to all the smokes and Molotovs. Like, the
It's those
exchange
3.
is ridiculous, but Azio have not committed just yet, but you feel like it is inevitable. Grim picking off the Lurker and a Liege, and now do they leave him to make inroads towards the A site to find out what the makeup is of the CT formation? He is moving while they wait, so that may just be the case. In the meantime, they can hold angles through Monster and punish any would-be naysayers. Speaking of punish, wow, that's a 2 from Twist, that's huge.
Yeah, there's going to be chances here for Liquid as the bomb will make its way back into the B-bomb site. Big rotation time for them. Naf is the first in. Can he get into position in time? The run and gun from the UMP will allow him to do so, and Taco will follow up. Down to 1 HP, now it's down to Naf, and he'll do exactly what he needs to with follow-up support from Taco. Good save from Team Liquid, and that will be enough to win the round, but Money's still in a place where we can have a very savage half-buy coming from Azio. They will still be dangerous in this round.
We'll see. It was a tight round there. You can see the SMG hoping for the best. They don't fully invest though, Dan.
Where are the nades, Henry? Where are the nades?
They're going to go for a rush here. Watch this.
But like just one guy off of a CZ, a couple nades.
Okay. They
Couple
weren't expecting
nades.
that. Elige lays down the law. This is his town.
He's a local litigator.
Indeed.
That's his nickname. Second nickname.
Second nickname. He's already caught the main one, but let's see what he can do. Already got 1 kill. He's got the information that they are indeed on just pistols, so no one has to overcommit. I'll now fly the pick off their head. He's doing a great job of that so far. Looking for the third. Of course he gets it. That one straight through the wall. And
where are the
Frosty,
nades?
okay. Will do what he can. Trevor Bandle.
Man like Bandle.
13-11. So, I don't think Team Liquid have had an AWP all evening. I don't think in both the maps we've seen, I don't think they've had an AWP ever.
Can't be true.
I'm pretty sure.
They must have an AWP on cache.
I don't think they did.
I saw Nitro pick up an AWP from the floor.
Yeah, I don't think they like went to it like by buying it. Though.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering, but that's for me at least. I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm just saying they haven't really been going towards it at all this evening. Is pretty much the point I'm making. Like normally we'll see them have Nitro on it for like 5 or 6 rounds, then go to the rifles.
Yeah, Azio have been doing a good job on the cache as well, of like battering Liquid's economy.
And I was in the toilet for about 6 rounds, so I might have missed something.
Very good.
Yeah.
Powdering your bottom?
I was powdering my bottom.
Washing the hands.
Washing my hands, pulling up my socks. Not wearing any socks today. Actually got in trouble for that, so maybe that's what I was doing. Finding some socks in the toilet. Anyway, back to the game. Smokes deployed. It looks like a beast out of attack from Azio. Grim will be waiting for aggression, and he'll be right in thinking they'll be coming. Oh, unfortunately for him, Elise has also got an AK and takes him down. No real damage received on his side, and Liquid a little more comfortable now, a little bit more sprightly, as Twists will find the kill, but it's still a 3 versus 3. Heavy damage inflicted towards Snakes and poor old Frosty. Elise is actually somehow in T-Spawn, making a lot of noise, and down he'll go.
Well then, in all this time, Azio didn't actually push into the B bomb site. And Liquid were quite out of position with people around the playground. Now we've got Nafly, very slowly seeking information. Now, Azio need to get their skates on. I'm sure they're slowing things down, expecting the CTs to be split 1 per site. And they are going for a fact-finding mission to some degree, but I don't know if that's to the benefit of Azio. Because when they start to move in, well, as I say that, Nafly will be keeping an eye on a potential rotation around connector. If he was going towards T-spawn and they were going towards Monster, then they might get shot in the back. But 35 seconds now, I think it's decision time for Azio.
Very quiet. Go on, Dan, you do it.
No, you don't.
No, you do it.
Oh, please, you.
Okay, thank you so much. Taco now, AK-47, go for the double spray down. Not going to happen, 1 versus 1. This is such a crucial round, and Nafly pulls it off. That might send Azio into the doldrums of their financial situation, because as you can see, as they lean forward, it's about 4 grand per player. They do have enough to buy here. This is another chaotic round. We've had so much fun with the aim battles. We weren't expecting much from this matchup, were we? We'll admit that. We weren't expecting much.
No.
And they turned up. And this is why these leagues do serve a very good purpose of like finding out these younger players, and people don't see so much of the big tournaments, for example. It's fantastic to get some insight as to what's going on in the North American scene. 14-11. This round might do it though. Liquid looking to close things out. Looking for that match points. Elige doesn't nail the first shot. Does some damage. I feel like it goes down here. Not going to be the case though. Snakes will get taken out. So will Infinite. And it's Voltage to bring it into a 5. We're making 4 versus 3.
Yeah, it shouldn't be happening that Elige gets 2 there. 1 was already pretty incredible. Nitro picked up the AWP. Will deliver the smoke down there to try to prevent trades. They're going to jump through it. Oh, he's going to hit the shot, but takes one in the face. And the trade is had. But the health on Grim and Voltage, 18 and 12 respectively, is very, very much a problem for them. And if Liquid don't give up anything, if they play passively at this point, and there's a great position on Twist, just sitting in the corner there in Suez, it's going to be nigh on impossible for Azio to pull out something here, but they must. They absolutely must. Liquid will go to 15, of course, if this is not a success. Oh, this is such an awkward situation. It just feels so hard to make a decision here.
Well, I think the decision will be death.
Ooh, have they given some sound cues to Twist? That is the question.
God, they're done for, and they can't even go back towards B here. Look at the crossfire, it's perfect. Okay, maybe not. They might actually do this. They're going to pre-fire him as well. Taco's going to get absolutely wrecked. Yep.
Oh!
Clotheslined him. Wow.
There's no way.
Where's your head at? Hashtag basement Jax. Twist. He's got the HP for it, but a 2 versus 1 trying to find both. He'll find neither.
I told you, I could feel it already. He was going for the clothesline.
Oh my days.
God damn.
They've killed him. That's so sick.
My days.
See you, mate.
look at this. The orb is just, it looks so
That was
funny.
a
He's like
drive-by.
shaking around.
Didn't even stop. We got it from his POV as well. Nice. See ya.
Oh! He looks away, then just flicks back. It's the double take. Hello. Oh, hello.
Hello, you.
That's a situation where it's like you half check the angle, but he actually still gets the kill when he comes back. That's nuts. I don't believe it. Look at what it's done to Liquids. They've got 2 C sets and Max 7, but here comes the Max 7. The lineup is perfect around the stairs. How can you trade that? At least once more, he's going to probably get it. Frost AK is going to have to fall back, all the way back, as Elige owns these grounds.
Certainly does, Dan. And there it is. It's a 5 versus 3. Still on the cards for match point, even though they were limited here. Elige with the shotgun upgrade to the AK-47 after getting the initial kill. And now it's recovery mode. Taco, that's a brave push, and it's actually going to be very beneficial, I think. Gets towards T-spawn. They won't be anticipating this at all. They can't factor in these sort of flanks in this sort of situation. They have to focus on trying to get kills back. Taco could sabotage absolutely everything. But the fact he's pushed Monster and they're in connector, it could come down to timing. He could get nothing out of this, or absolutely everything. We'll see.
That area he just passed, by the way, if you run there, you can be heard from people inside connector.
Yeah.
Not many people know that, but that is the case.
And Taco, you know, he's got to be thinking, hang on. I walked all the way around T-spawn. They've got to... Oh, hello, the timing works out. Voltage with these just massive orb frags close range. But that will be that match point for Team Liquid has been secured, and all the upgrades are had for Liquid as well. They claim back what they lost.
Ooh, Nitro and Elige with AKs. Pretty much anyone on Liquid with AKs is a massive problem.
Money
Their
is
opponents.
wrecked.
Yeah, that is a wipeout. It really is. Well, Voltage has been gifted an AK by Infinite, and Infinite has been gifted a Deagle by Voltage. So Voltage is going to be the man to open things up. They can open up. And Infinite, with all his frags, has no Kevlar in this round, but at least there's an AK for the team. So he's taking a sacrifice.
Ooh, he got 2!
He got 2 out of that one. But that orb maybe can be collected, but maybe not because of Elige's position. They're lining up for him as well. Look at that spray tracking. That's crazy. Grim alone now, 1 versus 4. And this may just be over. Maybe not. Grim alive. More than half his health. He's got 1 versus 1. Side jumping. Great tap from him. Oh, no more than that. That was a fun one. But Liquid will finish off that fun. 16 to 12.
Bell.
It's the bell, the boxing bell. I don't know what it is, but it was a bell. There was some wild kills in that game, wasn't there?
Oh my god.
I've never seen anything like it.
Can't wait to see more of them.
Yeah, dude, that's set up the season quite nicely. That's the first showing from them on the stream, and they killed it. Great game. Like, remember, Team Liquid are one of the best teams in the entire world. We've never even heard of Azio before, and they give them a real solid run for their money. They had them on the ropes.
Yeah, and if they can do that to Liquid, then I think there's definitely a lot of potential for them to take some Ws, take some scalps in their matches to come.
Absolutely.
Cool to see them playing Overpass too. It's a more technical map, a harder map. You don't see it as often these days as we once did. And so looking forward to seeing... I think we've had a very diverse selection of maps the last couple of days. I'm happy about that.
There it is. Who was our favourite player on Azio?
Infinite. It's got to be
Infinite. Yeah,
he was beasting both games.
Yeah, that's true. He really was. He was doing a great job.
Are you going for Voltage, were you?
I don't know. I was impressed with all of that. I think that I don't want to just point out just the fragging potential. They actually looked like they knew what they were doing as a squad as well. This stuff was mad. What is that?
Yeah, it's like I checked it. No, I didn't really check it, but here's the kill.
He got 2 kills from that. Like, he should be dead now. He somehow got 2 frags before he went down. Pretty nuts.
You seem offended.
That was actually really entertaining.
It was pretty awesome.
Don't normally say that about online CS, but that was super entertaining. Enjoyed that a lot. That was cool. It will be the musical instruments going down, and I guess we can discuss what Team Liquid are going through there. Do you feel like they were worried for a second?
No.
No?
Yeah, man. I think they had to be like that score was way too close for
Yeah,
for their
the
liking.
fragging potential as well. It's like every aim drill is like they're keeping up with Liquid. It's
True.
not like this they're running over them. They're actually doing a great job of finding frags and jewels. There was so many clutches there as well. They had to work super hard to get that victory. It is 2-0 for Liquid, but I don't think any of us expected that to be so close and so overwhelmingly exciting.
On Cash, actually, as well, Azio did have, like, they had the right pieces. They sort of understood, okay, map control strategy, some team play, how to use utility correctly, some of the do's and don'ts that are very important when it comes to, you know, just effective playing Counter-Strike and not giving up edges. Because that's one of the big things you see with, you know, newer teams. Is like just maybe getting an advantage somehow because of raw firepower, but then they just give it up with a stupid mistake. But it seems like they were pretty on top of things. Maybe that, James, they can be the United of last season, a team that we don't expect to do very well, but turns out to be pretty impressive.
Yeah, then there would be maybe no whipping boys in this league, and that would be fantastic. Who wouldn't like to see that? And now we can see the leaderboard, and 4-0, as they should be, Team Liquid sitting on top.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a shame for us. You get nothing for that, but they're going to take some scalps here. They're going to be the upset team. Trust me, they're going to do some damage.
I think it's unlucky, considering for Luminosity, considering how close their matches were. They lost both of them. That's really unlucky. So that 0-4 sucks him. That's got to be frustrating. But there's 14 more games for them to play in this season, so plenty of time to recover.
Absolutely. Early days, and it doesn't really matter too much if you take a couple of Ds at the beginning. We'll take a couple of Ds. L's, I meant to say, not defeats. That sounded weird as it came out of my mouth.
What are the Ds?
Yeah, let's maybe get out of here soon. Either way, that was a good day. North America delivered, I thought, actually. It was quite fun. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, honestly, like, this last season as well, North America was just actually really engaging because there wasn't a single team really that was disappointing. Every game was in some way exciting. So I think again, the season shapes up similarly.
Well, there we go. I hope you had a wonderful day, gentlemen. I certainly did. I think that's all we've got time for today. We've done all the graphics. We've done all the games. We've had some laughs. We've had some interesting moments. James, you were tired for a bit. You feeling okay now?
I'm good. I'm ready to play some Counter-Strike.
You're going to play CS right now?
Absolutely.
If you want to play CS with James, he's going to be hosting a stream as well. Can you do a stream?
Not today, but I will do it on another day.
All right.
I need to get another webcam.
Fair enough. Well, there we go. No stream. Dan, no stream for you either?
No.
Well, that's the end of it then. We're going to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow.
What's that? He's going to
stay walk home.
He's going to walk home, that's it. We'll do it all over again tomorrow, shall we? I think we've got like 7 days in a row right now.
5
days in a row?
3 more days.
3 more days to go. Okay, we're back tomorrow. Same time, same thing. Be here or be square. See you later. Super Army Soldiers. That's what SCS stands for.
Well, they are very special
Is that what it
forces.
stands for?
Yeah, you didn't know.
Super Army Soldiers.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And on that note.